So the first thing I want to show you guys, this is my own little clever idea. I invented it. I get my name is on it forevermore. No one may use it without crediting me or paying me. Is that how it works? You just no. you you take some. So this is royalties. Yeah, this is the JB signature. You'll see. This is a obviously a 3D printed GoPro mount, and the problem with this is that it's hard to get it secure on a frame like this. Now, this is a Holybro Kopis 2. I flew this quad almost all weekend. I brought my own. Well, anyway, that's another story. You might say, well, why weren't you flying one of yours? I wanted to test this quad, and this was the perfect opportunity. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This quad flew great all weekend. Got Betaflight 4.0 nightly build on it. I wanted to test it out. I'm very happy with it. But I don't have the GoPro mount that's made for it. They make a GoPro mount for it. This is just some random GoPro mount I got off of Amazon. And so part of the problem is, how do you get it secure? And one of the things you might do is use zip ties, which I did for a long time when I was first getting started. Just zip tie here under the top plate. And that's reasonably secure because you can crank those zip ties down, but the problem is they break. They break so easily. And even if you get the really big thick zip ties, they break. It just, the sharp edge of the frame, I don't know, cuts it. It's no good. So I use battery straps. And the problem is, if you pass the battery strap through the underside here, you don't get any leverage on it, and it just slides around. So what I do is I pass the battery strap around the entire frame. Now, this is really a jury-rigged way of doing it. It would be better to just have a mount made for it that like mounts on the screws. But if if you're in a pinch, as I was, pardon me, tonight we're drinking Red's Apple Ale. Thank you, Red's, for sponsoring this live stream.
Can I throw one at you, spotted at the band?
What's that now?
Those steel heavy-duty straps. I saw someone use one of those on a camera mount. That was...
Yeah. Yeah, you want a good heavy-duty strap. I think it's less important for the GoPro than for the battery. It just seems like the GoPro takes less abuse. I don't know why. But what I do is I pass it all the way around the frame, and that gives it enough leverage that you can really crank it down. But it can still kind of slide around. But you can see that mine isn't doing that. And I came up with this idea, and it's one of those dumb ideas, but I'm sticking to it. This is called Blue Tack. It's like art gum, you might have heard of, and it comes in strips. You can get it on Amazon or at a drugstore or art supply store. It's called Blue Tack. It's useful in all sorts of ways, but you can see the texture. It's kind of gooey. It'll clean up. It even cleans up. That's how you clean it up. You just sort of do that, and it picks itself up. And what I've started doing when I have to jury rig a GoPro like this is I'll just take just a little bit of this stuff and stick it on the bottom like so, and then just stick that down. It doesn't go anywhere. It's great. I even have used it on the Chameleon when I had a big GoPro, a full-size GoPro, that I was worried it would kind of slide around, and I just stuck some of that Blue Tack on the bottom of it, and this one battery strap, it just held it really firm. And in lieu of getting a GoPro mount actually made for the frame, this is a great little technique, and I want to share it with you guys. I will probably make a video about it. I might even I'm a little bit behind on videos because I spent the weekend in Atlanta, and I wasn't shooting. I mean, I was shooting flight footage, obviously, but by which I mean I was just flying. But I might actually cut some of this stuff out and turn it into videos for my channel. So if I do a little sign off in the middle of the live stream, don't go anywhere. That's just me doing that.